And it's not just any Christmas special. It's an utter Rot And Poppycock, especially special Christmas special. And I, for one, am particularly excited because it's going to be really fun, isn't it? Yeah.
Hello, my children. It is I, the Son of God. I have come again. Some of you, I see, remember me. Others not so sure. A couple of people sitting there like, we supposed to know who this guy is? Yes. If you don't know me, I was the one carrying the giant cross, to which I was eventually nailed. Took some time away. Had to sort some stuff out with my dad. But when I heard that utter Rot And Poppycock was coming back, was making a return, right? And that the theme would be Advent, and when Zen told me, because we talk, we're friends, what some of the acts would be, I said, well, that sounds close enough to Armageddon for me. I'll be there. I put the fat one I was rolling away, finished off the bottle of mulled my blood, and Ubered a flaming chariot and came down here directly because I think at this time of year it's very important that someone be here to remind you that all of this is about me. None of this would be here if it wasn't for me. And if you would just indulge me for a moment, I might say this just once. You're fucking welcome! Except I was wrong. It's not all about me. No. Turns out Zen is Mormon. I can think of no other explanation, Zen, as to why you would put Jesus on as the warm-up act. This is nice. But warm you up I shall. Yeah? Yeah? Because I am nothing if not the consummate professional. The show must go on. That was me. And also, it's worth warming you guys up, because tonight, some of the acts that are on are going to blow you away. They are going to make you laugh. They are going to make you cry. They're going to make you feel. They are going to make you think. They are going to, dare I say, save your soul. But only if you believe. Do you believe?
I believe!
If you believe, say I believe!
I believe!
If you believe, say I believe!
I believe!
Yeah, testify! Praise Jesus, which is to say me. Everybody come together now as one. I feel the spirit in the room. Give me an amen.
Amen.
Oh, very nice. And give me an hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Give me an our Father.
Our Father,
Who art
in heaven.
Keep going. Jesus wants to hear it. Thy in. Very good, strong start. Controversial verse. Keep going, keep going. As not into deliver us from evil. Fucking Reformationists. Oh man, give yourselves a round of applause. A round of applause for the frightening things that are buried in your subconscious. Which, let's be honest, is very on brand. My children, my sermon tonight is but one simple message. And it is the thing that I learned in my absence. And it is this. When we accept who we are, the weirdness, the craziness, the uniqueness, and we really take the time to forgive ourselves as we forgive others, then we discover, or I discovered, that God, or Jesus, or the Holy Spirit, or the universe, or whatever you want to call that essential essence, is inside us, was inside us the whole time. And when I discovered that, it was easy to find Jesus inside me. But Jesus is also inside you, and so my hope for you tonight is when you see these incredible acts, that you will be inspired and that you will go away and you will find the Jesus that's inside you. And the Jesus that's inside you, whatever that looks like, and you will go out into the world and be that Jesus, because Christ knows we need more people out there doing the thing. Right? And maybe bring it back here. Put it on stage at another Poppycock. Maybe we'll see you here. And if your Jesus happens to be Jesus, welcome. Let me give you some pointers. This was £4 from Hobbycraft. This is £9 on eBay. This is a throne from my couch. This is from IKEA. We've all seen one of these, right? This is some curtain ties. Yeah. And that's all I'm wearing. That is all I'm wearing. Because I know some of you are wondering. And to you I say, peace be with you. Because it's certainly with me. Very affordable costume, very comfortable, almost breezy. Thine. 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 Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. And I'll be here, now and again, to lead you all in the occasional hymn. Because sometimes I've always wanted to do that. Seriously, it just like imbues you with power, this. It's amazing. It's me delightful. He comes with the venue. Because sometimes I get it. It's nice to stand up here and make you guys happy. And also, more importantly, although I do enjoy being a carpenter, it doesn't always get me all the attention I want. Hayley. Hi. Oh, can I have 2, please? Hayley, you're... Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Number 2. Number 2. Yeah, something like that. Lee, you're a musician. Do you know what the Jesus chord is? It's G, sus. Okay, sorry, that was just a... Very good. Shout out to the Bath Music Workshop guys for writing that one for me. Thank you. This is a sing-along song. Do sing along if you know the words. I think you might.
Do you?
Oh, actually, don't know how it starts. Yeah. Oh yeah. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things can make you sad and stressed. If you're chewing on life's gristle, stop stewing, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. Always look on the bright side of life. Yeah, always look on the bright side of life. Oh, life feels jolly rotten. There's something you've forgotten, and that's to sing and dance and smile and laugh. If you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just take a breath and lick your lips and stop. And always look on the bright side of life. Everybody! Always look on the bright side of life. 'Cause life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. You're headed for the bins, so give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Oh, life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show, keep on laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And everyone, always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Everybody! One more time! Always look on the bright side of life. Everyone, always. We're not stopping until everyone's whistling. Key change. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage the 13th Apostle. The Godfather of General. Always look on the right side of life. Enjoy the show. Welcome back to the stage, Daniel Randall.
Jesus Christ. And now we have Joe Urwin with Old Barry. All right, Merry Christmas, I guess. So I don't know about you, but as I get older and older, I feel like I'm kind of less and less, fewer and fewer interested in the whole idea of Christmas. You get out of work at 11 o'clock on the 24th of December, and it's meant to be 2 days of rest, relaxation, bit of time to spend with your family. But you've got to drive hundreds of miles to the other end of the country, and you know, see whichever of your family are going to be the most offended if you don't turn up. You get there late, you get about 17 minutes of sleep, and then your tranquility is shattered by a tornado of screaming offspring running through the house, destroying everything. There's no sleep, so you have to get up again, immediately start drinking, probably something fizzy, and set about defrosting the massive slab of unidentifiable bird that's living in the garage. There's an argument, another argument, you continue drinking. One of your uncles says, "This is the best fucking Christmas song ever." The boys of the NYPD choirs are singing Galway Bay. There's another argument. It ends in a toy being broken. A child cries. At 4 o'clock, you eventually sit down to dinner without Grandad, who's become incapacitated by drink. There's another argument. Most of the dinner's burnt. Quite a lot of it's cold. The parsnips were very warm. There's another argument. A game of charades. The monarch one does a speech. That causes a final argument that means no one speaks to each other for the rest of the day. You continue drinking. Sleep. It's Boxing Day. Time to drive to the other end of the country and see the more threatening ones. I remember Christmas there as a kid. I distinctly remember one day I was sat there on my granddad's lap playing with the new toy that I'd got, some spaceship or other. And I remember him asking me, have you had a good Christmas? And I thought about it. And my parents always told me not to lie. So I said that I had, but I'd got less presents than last year. And I distinctly remember this, very vivid childhood memory. He looked me straight in the eye and he said to me, "It's fewer presents! You're a grateful little dickhead!" I went and hid in the shed. But yeah, Boxing Day is pretty much a repeat of the day before, more or less. More or fewer. And then you go back to work. So, you know, as you can probably tell, I'm not a huge fan of Christmas as is. So it's a bit of a cliche to say, but it's kind of, it's also commercialized these days, right? Like capitalism's destroyed Christmas like everything else. And so last year we thought we'd really like to kind of do something a bit different. We'd like to move away from the whole materialistic standard Christmas that we're all used to now. And so I did a little bit of research into some of the ancient traditions of the county that I live in, Somerset. So that were surrounding Christmas. What do they used to do back in the day? And I had a look, and actually I found out that there used to be, in sort of unspecified ancient times, there used to be quite a strict calendar that the people of Somerset followed, a strict timetable for the day, for the Christmas day. Although this actually predates Christianity, so it was called Old Barry's Night back then. And they had quite a strict timetable for what they used to do, how they used to observe these things. And the more I looked into it, they were actually quite fearful. They seemed to want to, they had to observe this timetable, or they felt that something bad was going to happen to them. So we thought about it a little bit, and we decided that, you know, to be honest, no one really gets upset about people making light of old traditions. So we thought we'd give it a go. And so we did, yeah. And I think probably the best way for me to bring it to life is if I go through the timetable for the day as observed by the ancient people on Old Barry's Night. I'll demonstrate some of the things that happen, I'll talk about them a bit, and we'll just sort of, we'll get a bit more of an idea of how our ancestors lived. Maybe you'll get some inspiration in terms of things that you can take away, try and incorporate into your own Christmases, make them more wholesome, less capitalist. So, okay. At 5:27 a.m., the old Barry's night cormorant begins its mournful song and we awake. The first tradition that we uphold is an act of service. So you have to put on your fanciest beak and go out and deliver walnuts to everyone in the village. So we dutifully put on our beaks and started knocking on doors. So we were met with kind of a mixture of begrudging Christmas cheer and outright hostility. The last family that we went to chased us all the way back to the house, their youngest threatening to return with a hammer. But we were fairly happy. We'd been around everyone in the village. This is not going to work. We'd been around everyone in the village and delivered a whole bunch of walnuts. And, tick. One off the list. So at that point, it was 7:24, which just so happens was exactly the right time to sit down to a traditional breakfast of cheese. 7:33, we were interrupted by our youngest child, Sarah. She was sitting, staring out of the kitchen window and beckoning over to us. There's someone in the garden. I ran up to the window, and just as I got there, I sort of thought I maybe saw a flash of movement, something disappearing around the side of the house, but I couldn't be sure. There was no one in the garden, but someone appeared to have left, right in the middle of the lawn, a Hessian sack. Seemed to be dripping from the bottom with a kind of red liquid. I walked out to the lawn, and I picked it up and opened it. Inside it was full to the brim with assorted, congealed, mashed up meat. It was disgusting. I gagged, shut the thing, ran back inside the house. So, at 8 o'clock, it's time for old Barry's song. So I spent a really long time going around the internet looking for this. I eventually found a digitised version of a really grainy old recording that they'd made of some people singing this song. So I was quite pleased to have actually found that. So I'm just going to sort of go through, I'm just going to sing a little bit of it for you now. So the real sort of thing is that this may go on for about an hour and a half with you repeating the song over and over again. For obvious reasons, I'm not going to do that here. But I'll just I'll just go through a little bit of it now. And you might find it's sort of similar to something you've heard before, but bear in mind that all this stuff is thousands of years older than anything you would have heard. So, it just kind of, these things get passed down as folk traditions. So, yeah. Barry's waiting in the woods until you are asleep. When your eyes are closing, then inside he will creep. So feed him up a treat from the bag out in the yard. And he will pick his favourite when it has gotten dark. Okay, it's you. So on the day, the book didn't really go into much detail about what happens, but on the day it was my eldest Peter. So the next thing, we went on until about 10:30, singing the song, going round and round, picking a new one. Weirdly, it always ended up as Peter. But at about 10:30, we started preparations for the traditional lunch. This time we all saw him. A tall figure, dressed in a hooded black cloak, standing just outside the kitchen window, looking in. I ran out into the garden, but by the time I got there, he was gone. But this time, underneath the bag, where it had been laid on the lawn, it looked like someone had burnt a circle into the grass. And it was crisscrossed with lines that seemed to intersect in impossible ways. I stood and stared at it for hours, what seemed like hours, and then ran back into the house. At 2 o'clock, it's time to start the traditional lunch of cream, eggs, and cheese. But no sooner as we started carving the cheese than there was a terrible crash, and then a series of sort of horrific, slobbering, wet, chewing, devouring sounds coming from outside in the garden. And then a further crash. We ran to the window, but we couldn't see anything. All we could see was that half of the garden had been torn up. There was a hole smashed in the fence, and a deep furrow had been ploughed in the ground, as if something heavy had been dragged. The furrow led from the garden, through the fence, out across the fields and into the local woods. We went back inside and solemnly finished eating the rest of the cheese. The next tradition is the 3:15 walk. For some reason, we felt very strongly compelled to go to the woods. We got to the edge and headed in, picking up a faint path leading towards the centre. It was getting dark by this point, and so we put on head torches, but carried on, the trees seeming to close in around us as we walked. In the centre of the wood, we found a clearing. At the centre of the clearing, there stood an ornately carved stone altar. Like the lines in the circle on the lawn, its angle seemed impossible. We just stood, looking at it, mesmerised. The spell was broken by a loud crashing sound coming at us through the trees. We couldn't see it in the dark, but whatever it was huge. We ran, blindly pushing through branches, tripping over tree roots, pushing towards the edge of the forest. Eventually, we burst out into the moonlit fields, the thing thrashing in the trees behind us, but it didn't follow us out. At 7:06, we sat down to the traditional dinner, which consists of leftover cheese. We were just pulling the wish rind when we saw him again. This time, he was inside the house. The tall hooded figure strode into the kitchen, raised a withered hand towards me, pointed. I was stood completely frozen as he walked towards me, getting closer and closer until his finger was inches from my face. Just as he was about to make contact, he vanished. Shaken, we decided to leave the rest of the cheese for the morning and go to bed early. I said goodnight to Sarah and Peter and to Janet, and then we went to bed. As I was drifting off, I could just hear, faintly on the breeze, coming from the direction of the woods, a kind of rhythmical chanting. Barry, 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 Barry. I awoke during the night. As my eyes adjusted to the gloom, I could see that in the corner was a kind of writhing, dark, amorphous shape. It didn't have eyes that I could see, but I knew that it was watching me. It spoke to me inside my head.
You must choose yourself or your firstborn to be old Barry's favourite.
Then it was Boxing Day. So, all told, buying walnuts for everyone in the village, the baskets, the beaks, we got all of that on Amazon, replacing the trained cormorant that came from the wetland centre down the road. Extensive repairs to the garden, the fence, the side wall of the house. All in all, last Christmas ended up costing me about £15,000, which is money that I just don't have. So this year we're going to get Sarah an Xbox and go and stay with Janet's angry mum in Dundee. It's a lot fewer hassle.
I like how scary it was. Okay, that was Urwin, and now we have Darren Hoskins!
Hello.
Hello.
It's not very on theme, but back in the summer I had a paid day's work as a performer. It's hard to believe, I know. And you'll find it even more hard to believe in about 10 minutes' time. It was a Blakeney Family Fun Day, which is a village where I come from. And the thing about Blakeney Family Fun Day is that they have a stream going through the river, through the village. And they have duck races down through the village. It's basically teach your family the fun of gambling. Day. And presumably at the bottom of the river town they got people with nets to pick the ducks up, because there's not a migration of rubber ducks 2 months later in Ireland. So this is, well, basically they wanted me to do 25 minutes of duck-related storytelling. And oddly enough, I already had 19 minutes of stuff. So this is the 6 minutes I had to fill in. And this, sadly enough, is a very autobiographical piece, which shows you what the fuck my life's like. And it is sponsored by the cardboard box recycling bin around the back of the Lydney Co-op, now closed. That's the Co-op, not Lydney, although it is quite close to me. There once was an ugly duckling. Oh, he was uglier than that. Wait. There once was an ugly duckling. With feathers all stubby and brown. And all the other birds, in so many words, said, "Quack, get out of town." Now, this is the area I'm working in. Now, how ugly was he? Well, I started to draw him and I thought, I can't do that, I'll be victim shaming. So, how did the other animal? That sheep couldn't look. That bull couldn't believe his eyes. That turkey was longing for Christmas, and that chicken crossed the road to avoid him. There once was an ugly duckling with feathers. I thought you wouldn't get that reference, but you did. There once was feathers or get out of town. Quack quack. Quack quack. Quack quack, get out of town. So he went with the quack, with the water on the quack and a flurry of eider down. That poor little that poor little ugly duckling went wandering far and near. How far?
Very far.
Very far indeed. You're absolutely right. How far? Is that far enough? No, I thought not. He went all the way. All the way to Blakeney. There's the Blakeney Opera House and the Blakeney Harbour Bridge. And all the other birds, in so many words, said quack. Did they? I can't remember. Let's see what they said. They said, "No, get out of here." That's what they said. I had to read it from the back. So we went with a quack and the waddle and a quack and a very unhappy tear. All through the winter time. All through the winter time. My nail's coming off. All through the winter time. He hid himself away. Can you see him, boys and girls? Can you see him? Can you see him? Where is he?
He's behind
the tree! Can you see him, boys and girls? Where is he? He's the third paper. Snowman! I nearly said penguin then for no reason at all. Oh, for the winter. Can you see him? There he is there. He's in the manger. I don't know what he's done with the baby Jesus. He hid himself away in a lonely clump of weeds, scared of what others might say, till a flock of swans saw him there, and very soon, eventually, agreed You're a very fine swan. Oh, it's too far. Indeed. Now at this point, somebody came up that said hooray, but it fell off in the car. You're very kind. Here's the sexy bit. Oh, here's the other sexy bit. I'll never get this fortnight back. That took. Orson Welles was half my age when he made Citizen Kane. And this is what I've done. Mind it was downhill all the way from there. I'm talking to you from inside a swan's neck. Will you tell him to come out, boys and girls? When I say, tell him to come out. Now. Come out. Oh, he won't come out. You'll have to shout louder than that, boys and girls. Come out. Hello. Why, you're a very fine swan indeed. Me, a swan? Oh, go on. Yes. Wind the crankie on to as far as the lake and have a look at your reflection in the lake and then you'll see. Shall I, boys and girls? Yes! Okay then. Wind it on here? Yes. It's hurting my beak. I'll help. Oh. Like swan swimming, there's a lot going on you can't see. Oh, yeah, it's nearly there. Oh. Take a look at your reflection in the lake and you'll see. Swan, I am a swan. Nearly there, don't worry. No ugly duckling was he. All the other children, no. I should have written it down. You're the best in town. Quack the best. Quack, quack, quack. Oh. Quack, quack, quack. So he went without a quack, without a waddle and a quack. Oh dear. Legs. 50p they were. Oh, so we went with it. Oh, without a quack, without a waddle and a quack, but a glide and a whistle. And a whistle. Thank you. And a snowy white back. And a head so noble and wise. He said, "Who's an ugly duckling? Not I." Give me 5. Give me beak. Oh, ow. Ah. That was the story of the ugly duckling by Hans Atheist Henderson. I am available for Christmas.
As you can see, I like making props, and that's just I want it. Okay, sorry, that was Darren Hoskins. Big round of applause. And now we have Charlie Hutchence, who's gonna pull some crackers with you. Woo!
I was thinking, yeah, I've got loads of time to prepare, so I'll write some jokes, I'll make a great routine, and then I was too lazy, so I went to Sainsbury's and bought some Christmas crackers. Yeah! They're Hallmark brand, and they are famed for their cards, but also their Christmas movies. I don't know how their crackers will be. I myself am more a fan of the Netflix Christmas rom-coms. They actually have a shared universe, the NCU. For any Marvel fans out there, like, you're sleeping on like one of the best combined universes, where Vanessa Hutchence appears in about 5 different films as different characters, which implies that the most boring, like, normal person looks like Vanessa Hutchence, which is quite a high standard. So, like, if you're ever feeling like, oh, everyone looks hot in Hollywood, it's like because they all look like Vanessa Hutchence. No one at my house ever wants to pull a cracker with me, so I thought this would be a great opportunity. If someone would like to pull a cracker with me, and we can then just see where this evening takes us. Because I have no idea about what's going to happen. Would anyone in particular like to pull a cracker with me? You'll pull a cracker? If you'd like to pick one. Yeah. I still have no idea. Cool. If I can have the hat and also the contents of the cracker.
I get to keep the prize.
Well, it's a bottle opener, just so that everyone. And with bottle openers, you use them to open drinks, as I'm sure everyone is aware. One of my favourite memories is when I was living in Germany, I had to undergo a test. This was an actual test where, to prove that I could live in a certain piece of accommodation, I had to undergo a test where I had to open a bottle 6 different ways without using a bottle opener. It was like some kind of test of Germanness. I don't know why. But like one of the ones that I used was like a cigarette lighter, so I was like standard. Another one was like the side of the bottle crate, and then it got a bit weirder. So I managed to open a bottle with a tie. Which is, I think, pretty impressive. There's also a way in which you can open a bottle with basically 2 bottles and your foot, and you just go like that. That always looks cool. And then another one was a piece of paper. So if you fold a piece of paper about 7 times, you get enough so that you can actually open a bottle. That's just a fun fact for you. Unfortunately, the bar does not have like crown top bottles, so I can't prove it to you tonight. So, if anyone's disappointed, like, you're probably going to have to find an off license and find me after the show. So, anyway, I didn't think
water. We do.
We've got
tonic water.
I don't like it. It tastes nasty. Drink it just to prove it. Okay. Maybe later. So the joke, which I'm sure everyone was like really keen for, is ho ho ho. What dessert sneaks around the house at Christmas time?
Mince sponge.
A mince spy. I think we can improve on that. Like, I think anyone can improve on a Christmas wrapper joke. I will try. If it lands, like, the bar was quite low, so I'm going to feel quite disappointed. So you have to laugh anyway. So, right. So to make up also for the bang that was like a bit shit from the cracker, so it's going to play a little game in my head, but so sex with me is like a spy, you won't see me coming. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now, the cracker has suggested that there's a game that you should all play, which is take turns to whisper a short phrase to the person to your left, passing it until it gets back to the person to your right. That person repeats the phrase loud enough for everyone to hear. Changing the phrase to be as funny as possible is definitely allowed. So I think if you just, in your tables, if you just want to do that for about a minute, Does anyone want the rules repeating? Okay. Your time starts now. Okay, and I'm going to call time. Does anyone in their groups, was anyone the last person with a word, want to shout out what they, or their phrase that they got?
The elves are coming.
The elves are coming. Woo! Someone's a Lord of the Rings fan. Seems. Great. Any more?
Microwave potato.
Microwave and potato. Great. Yep.
We started off with be the change you want to see, and it ended up being the dream you want to eat.
Oh,
I like that.
Better.
I mean, I dream of a lot of food. That sounds better to me. I don't want to change. Anyway, the last thing that I've got is obviously the hat. There are a couple of different ways I can play this. Harks back to the times of Saturnalia, the Roman tradition, which also took similarly place around December, whereby the slaves and the masters in the Roman household would change position, so that the slaves would actually act as the masters. And you kind of went on a different tradition whereby you had the Lord of Misrule. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'd like to know if anyone has any Christmas traditions they have in their household. They could just be normal, they could be quite silly. No?
On Boxing Day, we always have spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make a rule now that everyone here has to have bolognese on Boxing Day. Can everyone just put their hands up and swear to me that they're going to do that, because I will know. Good. Does anyone else have any Christmas traditions that you want to... Yeah?
Before I cook the turkey, I speak to it.
Okay. Everyone here, I want you to, when you cook your Christmas meats, if you cook Christmas meats, or if it's a nut roast, I just want you to whisper sweet nothings in its ear. Or it's like open hole. If it doesn't have ears, because it might not anymore. Any more Christmas traditions?
We drive to Gloucester Services to buy Christmas cheese.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so instead of next year when you do Christmas, rather than celebrating the crib and the journey of the wise men, I think on the 6th of January everyone should drive to Gloucester Services, and you should do that. That's a 100% recommendation from me. Apparently they've got really good sausage rolls. Is that right?
Does that say that?
Yeah. Anyway, that was my time. If anyone would like to take a Christmas cracker home so they can recreate this at home, they're on the table, and I'll let you have at them. Thank you.
Okay, well, now it is the time for the interval, where there's a lovely bar where you can get drinks and things. And there's also our little Poppycock pop-up shop, which has precious poos, shitting birds, and cursed Christmas cards. Because what is Christmas without capitalism? Yes, we'll see you in about 15 minutes. Welcome back. It's been so long. How are your travels? I'm sorry. I'm now extremely happy to present to you. Merry Christmas.
Nothing to see here.
This way. Everybody do a nice place. The art of destruction.
I don't know when.
Are you ready?
It's got stuck. Oh. Okay, give me the mic. Give me the mic.
That's just yours now.
Nothing's going on.
Is it on?
You're just the punter. I like it.
It's the most treacherous time of the year, with the bells jingling and everyone singing to be of good cheer. It's the most treacherous time of the year.
Oh God. Put this down, it feels unnatural. Oh my God. Bristol! Humanoids! Are you really real?
Yeah!
Really?
Yeah.
Can I touch your nose?
Yeah.
Oh God, this is so exciting. So basically, Nick, you all know Nick, right? Nick, always out on his sleigh, giving presents around the world and that, eating his mince pies, drinking his sherry. And all the time I'm back at head office picking up the pieces, ain't I? On a fairy Christmas outline. I'm like, Nick, I need to get out. I need to get out, Nick. Do my head in here. I've got to get out the office. So he said, Fairy, I'll tell you what, I'll do you a favour, right? I'll put you in some bags, because I know you're dyspraxic and you'd only get lost if you went on your own. He said, I'll drop you off somewhere really, really amazing to Bristol. And I was like, oh my God, that is exciting. So, what I wanted to know tonight is, what does Bristol want for Christmas? What do you really, really want? Because it's always about the kids, isn't it? Oh, I want this, I want that. It's like, well, what about the fucking adults? So what makes our wishes come true tonight? But before we do that, I would like to play a game. And I wondered if anyone would like to be a contestant in this game. I need at least 3 people. It's nothing scary. You just need to come up and I'll teach you about famous fairies and see if you know anything about them. Come on! Oh, there's one! Come on! Hello, my dear. What's your name?
My name's Rosia.
Rosia. Lovely. Thanks, Rosia. 2 more humanoids. Yes! And 1 more humanoid, please. Alex.
Ben.
Ben and Fosia. Okay, cool. So this game is called Famous Fairies of All Time. These are very expensive cards. So the way what it works is I will give a quote from a very famous fairy. And the first person to recognise what fairy that is and say out loud gets a point. But there is rules to this game, and it is quite serious.
Yeah.
So when you recognise a famous fairy, for example, it might be
Oberon?
or it could be, say, for example, Oprah Winfrey.
Okay.
Yeah? But instead of saying, oh, Oprah Winfrey, you must say fairy at the beginning. Say Fairy Winfrey. That's it. Got it?
Yeah. Okay, absolutely.
Right, are you ready? Here we go. Which famous fairy said, the greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall? What famous fairy?
Fairy
Teresa.
No, it was Fairy Mandela. All right, here's another one for you. Spread the love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Which famous fairy?
Fairy Churchill.
No! Come on.
Fairy John Lennon.
No!
Fairy Teresa.
Yes! All right. The way to get started is to quit talking about it, begin it, doing it. That's not how they said it. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Which famous fairy?
Fairy Mr. Bean.
No. Begins with D. The surname is D.
Fairy Dyer.
No! Damn it. One more chance.
Fairy Diana Spencer.
No, Disney. All right, next. Your time is limited. Don't waste it. Living someone else's dream. Oh yeah, that's right. Don't waste it living someone else's dream. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the result of what other people's thinking is. Which famous fairy? Anyone? Surname beginning with J.
Fairy Steve Jobs.
Yes! So what fairy?
Fairy Jobs.
Yes! Right, here we go. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more of it. If you look at what you don't have in life, you never have enough. Who said that? Which famous fairy?
Fairy Danny Dyer. Fairy Dyer.
No! Surname begins with W.
Fairy Wild.
No!
Fairy Churchill. Winston.
Fairy Winfrey!
Oh.
Here you are. Number one. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken.
What's the last name letter?
That's Fairy Wild.
Yes! Many of life's failures are people who did not realise how close they were to success when they gave up. Which famous fairy?
Fairy Peter.
Many of life's failures are people who did not realise how close they were to success when they gave up.
Last name letter?
E.
Fairy Edison.
Yes! Oh, here's a nice one. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than what you think. Fairy Dyer. No!
Fairy Brown.
Begins with P. Fairy
Popeye.
Oh, Fairy Pratchett.
No, Fairy Pooh. Same. Right, here. Life is made of so many paintings welded together.
Fairy Picasso.
No!
Fairy Da Vinci.
No, but it begins with D.
Darling. Fairy Darling.
No, Dickens. Oh, this is a good one. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Yes! Oh yeah, I need 2 more to go, everybody. It's close call, close call. Alright, here we go. Alright. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Fairy King! No!
Fairy
Gandhi.
Obama.
Say it, Fairy Gandhi! Yes! Oh, it's 2 humanoids. Oh my God! Right, here we go, everybody. This is it now. All right. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Which famous fairy? Fairy Morley. No, begins with L. Fairy Lewis. No.
Fairy Liquid.
It was Fairy Lincoln. Lincoln it's a tie. But, oh, I know, you can pull a cracker between you, and whoever wins is like the new famous fairy. And you get to wear the crown. All right, on to 3, everybody, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Oh my God.
I'm a gracious winner here. Have the crown.
Oh. Very famous, yeah.
I'm keeping the notebook.
Okay. What does it say?
Yeah.
Something meaningful.
Why did the strawberry get a lawyer?
Why? Because she was a mentor.
Because it was a jam.
Alright, now then, let's do something serious. So, anyway, I said to Nick, I'm sick of this outline, just being on the phone. I want to know real wishes from real humanoids. So I've got some stuff in here. I don't know exactly what's in it, but I want to make it come true for you lot, right? So, I need some help. I need some help. So I'd really love some volunteers to come up here to create a well, like a wishing well. So you don't have to do nothing scary, you just have to stand here like a well. Please. Anyone? Hey! Would like to get another well person, please? Oh yeah! Wonderful. Wonderful. So if you would like to create a circle and like maybe connect with your thumb into the other person's hand. Some sort of connection. That's lovely, that. Alright. That's lovely, that. Very aesthetically pleasing, that one. So, people of Bristol. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what you've got to do. So I'm going to read out a wish for some of the humanoids here. And then we go, and then I'll read it out, and then you lot go, you repeat it. And it's like, yes, it's done. You repeat it out loud, and I'll do something special as well to make it happen. And please, to support these wishes coming true, everybody, I'd like you to repeat them as well, all right? All right, okay. Would you like to have a spare hand? Can you like hold one hand and have one free? Let's give you some fairy dust. Where's the dust? Okay. Oh, I just skipped the gun as well. Hang on, where did I put it? Oh, sorry. Oh, no. Oh, it must have fallen out.
Is it in your hand? Is it in your hand?
No, that's begun, yeah. Alright, everybody circle around Fairy Christmas. Come on. Circle around. That's it. Alright, people, humanoids of Bristol, what do you really want for Christmas? If you get one wish, what would it be? I wish for more chocolates. Yay! All right, so you're all going to say more chocolate. And oh, sorry about my language. Nick would kill me. All right, so 1, 2, 3. More chocolate. Oh, look at that! It's magical. Next one up. Seamless, this is. Alright, next one. Oh, this is a long one. Christmas wish. A Christmas wish. A vegan Christmas for the world. A cosy Christmas with my new boyfriend at his place for me. Oh. Anyway, so let's all repeat that. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Next one. Here we go. This one looks like a good one. I mean, they're all good, like, you know. Oh, listen to this one.
I wish that all of my toys will come alive. I love that one. All right. Shit. Sorry, Nick. Yeah, off to 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is great. All right, next one. All right, this next one. Humanoids of Bristol, what you really want? A blue-tongued skink. Blue-tongued skink. All right. And I'll do. Oh, this isn't deep in this one. This is what I was thinking about on my way here. A sense of purpose. Oh. Yeah. So, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Lovely. Right, okay. Nah. I don't know if we've had enough of this. Do we want more of this, or would we like something different? It's time, all right? A little fairy just said something in my ear. But before you go, I'd like to invite you. I've got some poo bags here. And if there's any shit that you don't want in your life anymore, bag and chuck him in the fire. So, chuck it in the fire, 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 chuck it in the fire. Anyone want this last bag of shit? And last but not least, peace on earth. Nick's coming to get me, so I've got to go. Sorry about all this mess, but alright. Humanoids of Bristol, you've been amazing. Nick was right about you lot. I love you. Teaching an improv class here in February as well, called Improv Your Perspective. So you can all be here and get taught by the fairy. And I've got the wrong piece of paper. Would you please welcome Laurence Tuck?
You know how when men do covers of Santa Baby, they always make it sound like they don't want to have sex with Santa. Santa buddy, just come on down and have a beer by the tree with me. I've been a really good pal, Santa buddy, so come on down the chimney tonight. Santa buddy, to be completely clear, this is not a date. Just a pint with a mate, Santa buddy. No rush, just come on down when you like. On the next line. I literally just fucking wrote this. Oh dear. Go round again. I've got it. I've been so awfully good. Come on down and treat me good. Santa, he's got a lovely beard. I'm just making it up now, really. Can we just, sorry, can we just, pause for a minute? This is a lesson to everyone to prepare better. Give me 1 second.
Okay, into the chorus. Here we go. Think of all the fun we've had. Santa's not just any other lad. He's got mystic powers and he smells like pine. You'll almost always find him snow-clad. Santa matey, how are things up at the North Pole? Quite cold. Do you need someone to hold? Santa birdie, I just don't want you catching a cold. I like your beard, you groom it so well. I really like your laugh, it's so swell. I think about you almost all of the time, but if I say any more, I might go to hell. Santa birdie, perhaps it's best we keep it to once a year. We'll share a beer as good friends, Santa buddy. I think that's where this song ought to end. I think that's where this song ought to end. I love you as a friend. Thank you for being so kind. Has anyone opened their advent calendar yet? I got a beer one this year. 25. New record. Xenia, I want to open my presents. Yeah, I'd like to open one, please. Yeah, the one most difficult to get to. That one. Yeah. I've been very good this year.
Would anybody like to be a present?
I'll close my eyes.
It's very comfortable.
Yeah. Is it ready?
Yes, ready, it's ready.
Oh. Is that for me?
Yes, for you.
What a surprise. Christmas miracle. So I just want to check what's in it. Is it a rabbit? It's what I wished for. Oh.
I'm a cat.
Christmas wishes don't come true. That's okay. I don't know why I picked this back up. I'm going to treat you all to a Christmas miracle now. I'm going to magically transform into, well, I'm going to emanate one of the most well-known performances of the last few years by an actor who becomes almost unrecognizable through the sheer magic of Hollywood makeup and prosthetics. I have been on a slightly smaller budget, but I think you'll find the performance still shines through. Please excuse me one moment.
I don't like that.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all throughout Gotham, not a creature was stirring, not even the bat. What, do you expect it to rhyme? I'm not the fucking Riddler. It's me, Oz Cobb. Some people call me the Penguin. I don't like that. And then they ask me, Oz, why do you not like being called the Penguin when you run a bar called the Iceberg Lounge? You seem to be leaning into the theme of it. So I break their kneecaps and then they don't answer so many more questions. I was thinking maybe I ought to lighten up. It's been a tough year for me. I'm the new crime boss of Gotham. I've got no doubts about it. I'm not on the nice list this year. I've done a lot of bad things to get where I am. I burned a woman alive, spoilers alert. But you know, sometimes it's about forgiving yourself, not seeking forgiveness in others. And I'm just thankful for you all to be here at the Iceberg Lounge today and celebrating the happy time of year with me. So, for one night only, I'm gonna treat you all to a special gift. Not at all leaning into the spirit of the Black Friday weekend, you know. Maestro! Thank you. Sirens ring, are you listening? In the alley, blood is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Spending money at the Iceberg Lounge. In the meadow we can kill the Batman. Beat him till he's bleeding in the dirt. Will the cops come sniffing? I say no, man. Cause every single one is paid and bought. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. So have a nice beer, get over here, and spend your damn money at the Iceberg Lounge. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be winning my Oscars soon. Oh, hey, it's Bruce Wayne. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Hey. Oh, damn. Oh my God. Oh. Shit! Oh! There goes my other kidney. God, he punches just like Batman. I think I better go. Merry Christmas.
It's the Penguin.
The Christmas Goblin has escaped from Santa's workshop! He's taken all the toilet roll tubes with him. He's here tonight!
That's right, boys and girls, I have the toilet roll tubes. Does anyone want a toilet roll tube? Yes! 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 Oh, toilet roll for everyone! Oh, sweet toilet roll tubes! I'm free at last, boys and girls! Free at last from Santa's dungeon on this, my day off. Christmas Eve! Oh, wonderful not to have any work to do at all. Oh no, just a day for me and myself and my lovely toilet rolls. You can rub yours with, yes, you're already getting on with it. And rub yourself with the toilet rolls too if you like. No work, just play with me in my tubes. I hope no one interrupts me while I'm playing with my tubes. I said I hope no one interrupts me. What?
Christmas Goblin?
Ah!
Christmas Goblin? This is Santa Claus.
Oh, Master Santa! Oh, hello, I've been very good.
It's Christmas Eve, as you very well know, and I see you haven't made a single present.
Oh.
I'm relying on you, don't you know, to make gifts and toys for the good children of Bristol.
Oh.
Yet before you is a whole pile of unanswered Christmas letters.
Pile after unanswered Christmas letters. How long until Christmas Eve?
Get to work, Christmas Goblin. You have until midnight.
Oh!
Or you will receive the Christmas punishment.
That was a bigger gap. Oh, the fearsome cackle of Santa Claus. All right, Christmas presents. If you've got letters at the back, send them to me. Dear Santa, for Christmas, I would like Alan Partridge in a pear tree. I've got toilet roll tubes. Will you put Alan Partridge on the picture? So I can make that for you. One present down, Santa. When I get this, it's good with tape. You rip that for me. Who wanted Alan Partridge on a pear tree? One present down. Someone else wanted Alan Partridge. Wait, do I have to say that? Right. Dear Santa, for Christmas I would like to see my partner more often. Who wrote that? Is your partner with you?
No. Just her.
He was...
I don't see her that often.
I'm going to make you a new partner. What do you look for in a partner?
Sense of humour, joy for life, an artistic bent, and just the sort of je ne sais quoi.
I'll draw a little question mark. There you go. All right, who's next? Is that a... Oh, no, so that's the set list. A letter in a bottle. A child in need. Dear Santa, for Christmas I would like a llama. A llama. Who wanted a llama? Who threw that at me? A llama. How many legs does a llama... Thank you. How many legs does a llama have?
6.
Over the top as well. Do you want a hand with that llama?
Yeah.
Yes. Zen.
Take it.
If you're not good, Santa won't get you a present. Come and be the llama for the nice lady, I have created life, ladies and gentlemen! Dear Santa, for Christmas I would like gold, and there is a picture of what gold looks like. In case any of you don't know what gold looks like, I'm sorry, I spat at you with my goblin saliva. And that was very naughty. And Santa may have to punish me.
I'm so gonna.
Okay, gold. Who wanted gold? Who wanted gold? You want gold? I got it. It's a thin pen, so this might take a while. You do the rest. Okay, who's next? There's people at the back with letters. Are there people at the back with letters I haven't collected? I've got letters in my head. Dear Santa, For Christmas, I would like you to let the Christmas goblin out of his cage. For 5 minutes a day. Whose Christmas wish is this? I love you.
Let me get that for you, mate.
Thank you. I love you too.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm going to come back and hug you later.
No worries.
Like, don't leave me. Can you come to the stage with me and help me with the Christmas gifts? Please get out of the way, we're quite wide now.
The clock is ticking, Christmas goblin.
Help me, oh!
Midnight approaches.
What do you have to make?
Dear Santa, for Christmas I'd like to be happy.
Who wants to be happy? Hold it up, hold it up. There we go. Smiley face. Who wants to be happy? Boys and girls, one of you must sincerely want to be happy. Else you are banished to misery for the rest of your days. You can be sad if you want, look.
I'll give you something to be sad about if you don't get those presents by midnight, Christmas goblin.
Okay, help me with this one.
I want to meet Alistair.
Do we have Alistair in the audience? Anyone? Is he behind the bar, Kieran? Can I? Alistair! Alistair!
Oh my god, the feet.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alistair is not in the building. At this time on Christmas Eve, he may already be dead. Who wanted Alistair?
I wanted Alistair. You made a promise to me. Come here.
I love you. This isn't the goblin talking. I just want you to, I just really, really love you, okay?
Love you, Alistair. He's my guy. Go give some more people some presents, man.
Oh God, shit! I briefly forgot what the bit was. Dear Santa, for Christmas I would like one massive egg. Who wants a massive egg from the Christmas Goblin? A massive egg from the Christmas Goblin. Behind the bar, do we have any massive eggs?
Make sure it's massive.
What about
what? Say it into the mic so I can hear it.
Make an egg out of the paper and
clever.
stick a bunch of tape around it.
Get a turd from the fireplace.
Just
Just a standard egg.
Oh, a standard egg!
It's like a
Sorry, you should have
standard egg.
said standard egg.
Yes. Good. Now that's Christmas craftsmanship. Very good, Christmas goblin.
It's beautiful.
Is it big enough for you? How about now?
Yeah, that'll do.
Can you help me? Man of my dreams. 3, 2, 1. Oh! I give unto you.
Well,
Does this please you, Santa?
it's midnight,
Oh!
Christmas Goblin.
Oh,
How many toys have you made?
how many toys have put your hand up in my
Another.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 toys, Santa. 5 toys for the whole population.
Let me just double check how many children are in Bristol. 5. They're pretty much right on the dot. 5. You've done it. You've done it, Christmas Goblin.
I've done it! Am I free? Have I won my freedom, Santa?
Maybe next year.
Can I have a hug, Santa?
Oh, go on then.
Thank you, Bristol!
Thank you to the Christmas Goblin! And Alistair will also be playing Juliet at the Owl on the Roof on the 17th of December. I can highly recommend it. And next we're going to have night fictions. How long will it take you to?
Oh, give us a couple of minutes.
Okay, we'll get on with it. I suppose really, I might open a present for me. I might open a present. This one looks very impressive, doesn't it? Oh! Yes, exactly.
Wait!
Oh my God, he's beautiful! Is the Christmas fairy still here?
Yummy!
Christmas fairy, can I have a wish, please?
What?
Can I have a wish, please?
A what?
Can I have a wish, please?
Hang on a minute, I don't know, I could be wands. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Yeah, what do you want?
Can you make my toy come alive, please?
I don't know, I have to ask the rest of the humanoids here. I think it's a joint effort, isn't it? In it?
Yeah!
Alright, okay. I think if we all make some strange noise, count to 3 and throw things around and I think so, yes. Alright, weird noises and make him come alive. 1, 2, 3.
Hey everybody! What's up? We're called Night Fictions. We're gonna make some slow, dreamy, strange, surreal storytelling. How about that? Does that sound good? Something like that. And let's do it Christmas themed, because I don't know, just feel like it. That seems to be the thing these days. Everybody's into Christmas these days. All right. Oh God. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you turn up that track a little bit more? And I'm gonna turn myself down on here. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay. All right. To inspire our little dreamy journey into the realms of surreality, can we maybe get let's get a location, a Christmassy location. How about that? Someone shout out a Christmassy location. A gingerbread house. I love it. Yeah, perfect. And what about something else? Location? Something else? Fancy? And what about an animal? Mary Berry. The wild animal. Yeah. If Mary Berry was an animal, which one would it be? Mary Bunny. Okay, yeah, we can have a little bunny called Mary Berry, the Mary Bunny. Okay, lovely. So it was a gingerbread house and a bunny. All right, cool. We're called Night Fictions, and now we're just gonna go off on one for 10-15 minutes. Is that how long we've got? 10-15 minutes? Okay, let's go then. You find yourself on the side of a road that is just chock-a-block with snow. It's all been ploughed up into a big hill on the side. And you can't see out either end as you walk down. Just these big old mounds of snow. And you watch the wind whip little flakes off the top and send them flying around. And you tighten your scarf around your neck. And you tighten your gloves around your hands. And you go digging into your pocket for the note. Special invitation for your eyes only. You are cordially invited to my GBH, that's Gingerbread House. starts at 7 p.m. That means p.m. BYOB. You approach the door. It's big and brown, sort of tan, baked. That's how you describe it, actually. And it has icing for a handle. And you try the handle, but the icing breaks off. Such is the way with icing. Brittle. Comes right off, and you shove it in your gob, and you stand there waiting, but no one answers the door, and so you knock. But no one answers, and so you knock. And this time, you do see some movement. Cracks in the door, forming, slowly reaching out. And you watch the cracks slowly branching out, creating more and more branches until they reach the side of the door, and it is almost spiderweb-like, and you enjoy the way it looks until suddenly, boom, and the whole thing comes a-crumbling down, and you gain access to the GBH. Inside, it is glorious, glamorous, glowing. You've never seen anything like it. With carpets of deep red and walls lined with purple fabric. There are lights shimmering all down the sides, and the place seems impossibly large inside, far, far bigger than the house looked from the outside. And you stand there, almost fearful for a moment. Without anyone to guide you, you could end up anywhere in here. And so you call out, "Ah! Hello? Hello?" And you don't see anything, but you can start to hear something. It's little gentle tapping upon the polished wooden floor adorned by the lush, deep red carpet. Until the tapping gets louder, and you see a little shadow at first just flickering its way towards you. Jumping, 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 jumping. It's coming closer until, whoop, it's right there at your feet. It's a little rabbit, little bunny, little bunny. And you go, oh, yeah, all right, yeah, hi, hello, hello, little bunny. But the bunny doesn't say anything because it's a bunny. And the two of you look at each other for some time. And deep, deep down inside those bunny's eyes, you see an incredible, kaleidoscopic, mesmerizing display of red and green and gold, colors that you set aside for some deep nostalgia that lies in the pit of your stomach. A name that you can't quite put together. You can see the letters, but they're scattered all around. And now you see the letters shining in gold across this little bunny's eyes. M. E. R. Another R. A Y. Then again M. Oh, there's an E. Yeah, it's definitely another R. There's that second R, yeah. Y. I make that as a Mary, that's two Marys. Mary, Mary. What's it trying to tell me? And you grab the little bunny. You grab the bunny by the scruff of its little bunny scruff. and you lift it up and you say, what are you trying to tell me? And the bunny twitches his little nose. And its eyes widen even more. It looks afraid of you. And then its little bunny mouth opens and you see its little bunny teeth sticking out. Like that. And it says,
wrote it all down, but I ran out of ink before I picked up the pen. Someone shouted out, wasn't feeling very merry when I was alone. Me a swan gone. Me a problem you can hang on your fireplace. Me a little Christmas goblin me the magic Christmas fairy. Me just trying to make someone laugh at my table. And I can promise you that they fattened me up. And once I leave, there will be plenty of room for you.
You tuck the little bunny under your arm and you head right to the back of the gingerbread house, where a small dining table has been set up. And the little knife. It's not for the bunny. And you walk up to the wall of gingerbread and you part the purple fabric to expose the tanned wall, baked. And you pick up your steel and you hold it in the light and you watch it glimmer. And slowly you press the tip against the wall of the gingerbread and you push it in. You cut out a little square. And you take the square and you put it on the plate and you cut it in half. A piece for you and a piece for the bunny. And the bunny lifts the piece to its mouth. And the bunny, its fur, it's getting a lot less detailed, it's getting a lot more matted, it's getting a lot more tan, it's getting a lot more baked. You look down at your hands, they're getting a lot more tan, they're getting a lot more baked. Your whole body stiffening, roundening. Good God. They've done it. They've turned everything into gingerbread. Nothing was safe. And you open your mouth to say something, to scream, though you know not to what. For the bunny is no longer there. It cannot hear you call out and beg. And slowly the bakedness peels up over your face and your eyes. Before your eyes become little blobs of icing, you look up at the moon and see its golden baked glow. And you think, God, everyone's obsessed with this Christmas stuff.
You're just interrupting me now. I don't know what I'm doing. No Evictions have a podcast, which you can find details of. Okay, so basically, none of you are allowed to leave without taking a free present. So you will get a present for a little tree decoration, and it's got a QR code on there. And you go to it, and you go to the website. And the website has links to where you can go and see the people and the stuff. But also, as you may have noticed, tonight has been filmed. So by Christmas Day, after I've edited them, you will be able to see this on here. Okay, that's enough. We're so out of time. Kieran, thank you so much. Our star Kieran, who was on the bar, please round of applause. Thank you to Wilbee Films for filming it tonight. Thank you so much to all the acts: Andy, Joe, Darren, Charlie, Emma, Laurence, Alistair, and Note Fictions. And most importantly, thank you so much to you guys for coming. It's awesome, and thank you very much. And the bar is open. Stay and drink and chat with people. You can try on a present head if you want. And have a lovely night, and thank you so much for coming, and goodbye.